The Slender Man. Evan liked hiking alone because the woods felt honest. No phones buzzing. No people lying with smiles. Just trees, dirt, and the sound of his own breathing. That night, the forest was louder than usual. Branches popping, leaves shifting without wind. But Evan told himself it was just animals. That's when he heard the slide. It wasn't a footstep. It was a sound of something dragging itself sideways through the leaves, like a heavy body being pulled across the ground in short, jerky bursts. Shoo, scrape, shoo, scrape. Evan stopped walking. The sound stopped too. He laughed nervously and shook his head. Deer, he muttered, even though deer didn't move like that. He kept going, faster now, boots crunching gravel as a trail narrowed between thick pine trees. Then he saw the first mark, a long groove in the dirt, perfectly straight, like someone had been pulled across the ground on their side. It ended right beside a tree and then continued again on the other side, as if whatever made it pass through the trunk instead of around it. Evan's stomach tightened. That's when the sound came again, closer this time. Shoo, scrape. Evan turned his flashlight toward the noise. The beam cut through fog and branches until it landed on something pale between the trees. A man. At least it used to be. The thing stood sideways, its body bent at an unnatural angle, shoulders twisted, so its chest faced left while its head stared straight at Evan. Its arms hung stiff and wrong, elbows bent backward. Its legs didn't move when it traveled. It slid, slowly, smoothly. The Slender Man. Its face looked stretched, like skin pulled too tight over bone. Its eyes were wide and glassy, never blinking. Its mouth hung open in a crooked grin, teeth clicking softly as it moved. Shoo, scrape. Evan ran. Branches slapped his face as he sprinted down the trail, lungs burning. He didn't look back. He didn't need to. He could hear it. Sliding faster now, the sound keeping pace no matter how fast he ran. He burst into a small clearing and tripped, crashing to the ground. His flashlight flew from his hand and spun in the dirt, beam flickering wildly. The sliding stopped. Silence pressed in so hard it hurt his ears. Evan scrambled backward, heart pounding. Please, he whispered, though he didn't know why. The flashlight steadied. The Slender Man was standing right in front of him, closer now. Evan could see the details, how the joints didn't bend correctly, how its feet never lifted from the ground. Its head tilted slowly, inch by inch, like it was adjusting a broken hinge. Then it slid sideways around Evan, not walking, not circling, sliding. Its face stayed locked on his eyes as its body moved around him, leaves flattening beneath it without a sound. Wherever it passed, the forest went still, like the woods themselves were holding their breath. When it stopped behind him, Evan felt cold fingers brush his neck. The Slender Man leaned close. You walk, it whispered, voice dry and broken, like wind through dead grass. I slide. Evan screamed and blacked out. When search teams found him the next morning, Evan was alive, but wrong. He stood at the edge of the woods, body turned slightly to the side, eyes wide and unblinking. He didn't respond when they called his name. He didn't move when they touched him. Then, slowly, he slid, not forward, sideways, leaving a long, straight groove in the dirt behind him as he disappeared back into the trees, where something else was already waiting to walk out.